The Wall Street Journal has given new hope to the Russian occupiers, and again on the subject of the West is running out of shells for Ukraine. According to the publication, Ukraine is using up the artillery shells supplied by the West faster than the US and its allies are producing them. The publication believes that US and European ammunition reserves will be reduced to critical levels by the fall of 2023. Of course, Russian propaganda platforms picked up on this news, drawing a victory over the Ukrainians from nothing. What if we shake up our brains? Figuratively, not literally. The Russian occupation troops in March and April 2022 fired an average of 70,000 artillery rounds per day. In December the occupants fired an average of 20,000 rounds per day. That is, the capacity has been reduced by more than 3 times. This is due to the fact that at the time of the invasion of Ukraine on February 24, 2022, the warehouses and storage centers of the Ministry of Defense of Russia contained no more than 18 million artillery rounds. The important point is that not all of them were stored in satisfactory conditions, consequently, a certain part of them is not suitable for use. At present, the rate drops to 10,000 to 15,000 rounds per day from time to time. This only confirms the ammunition crisis that is occurring in the Russian forces. And we will not even touch the subject of logistical problems for the time being. At some point they will have to rely solely on the shells that are being produced right now. The Russian production capacity is currently capable of supplying up to 1.5 million rounds a year, or up to 4,000 rounds a day, to the army. But thousands of rounds a day for the Russian army is nothing at all. That is, in the near future the Russian army will be in a state of total hunger for shells. Yes, Ukraine may be running out of US and partner shell stocks very quickly, but they will be used up to critical levels, if the Wall Street Journal is to be believed, only by the fall, and Russia is already in crisis. In addition, the West has not only stockpiles, but also production. Moreover, it is technically and technologically much easier for Western countries to increase ammunition production than it is for backward and degraded Russia. And now I want to return to the terrible events of January 14th. That was the day of the terrible tragedy that took many lives in the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. This is a war crime committed by Russia and only Russia. It is Russia that is firing cruise missiles at critical infrastructure, causing thousands of casualties, only they are invisible. How many old people will die stuck in high-rises? How many people won't get emergency care? How many will freeze to death? Genocide is being perpetrated by the Russian Federation, and, worst of all, it is not hiding it at all. We've all seen a lot of videos from the Dnipro. Now imagine, all the same was in Mariupol. Only there were no rescuers and help did not come quickly. We then saw just destroyed houses. Screams and blood remained behind the scenes. Bucha, Izium, Kremenchuk, Vinnytsia, Olenivka, Chasiv Yar, Kherson. The main ghoul and his entourage are well aware and understand everything. Their time is counted, their clock is ticking. The only question is how many crimes they will have time to commit before their demise.